Hello guys and welcome to a new tutorial. I'm Max from Sketchapp TV and we are continuing our series about creating an Android Material UI kit, and we already did these three screens right here. So a basic profile screen, a login screen and a stats screen that's like a bit expanding our profile screen. So today we are focusing on the two last screens. We will create a menu in Android Material design, and we will do a little onboarding screen series that you will see right now. But let's start with the menu, and I think we are going with the profile artboard that we will just copy to use this as a menu. So we just call it menu, menu, and I'm sorry that I didn't already activated the keystrokes, but I will do that right now. So there we have them, okay. And what I want is to have this existing screen to be more in a different position without the top status bar. So we want to ignore this bar, and I want it to be positioned maybe like that, because the rest of the space right here will be our menu. And this will of course be designed like most of the Android Material menus are designed, with many colors that look nice, that are vibrant and so on. So I just call this profile, and we will now work on the actual menu. So therefore we hit R to create a rectangle, and I want to have a top area that has different shapes and colors. So I just call this top background, and I give this no colors at all, but because this will be our basic layer. But I just copy it, and then I say this is a mask, and the profile as it is right here as a group, it is ignoring the mask. So we have our shape 1, and let's for example give this this color right here. We will change the colors after we manage to get nice shapes. So maybe the first one will be around 45-degree angle right there, and let's have it like this. They have shadows, so we just add a shadow right here. And let's just copy and paste these layers and rotate them again. Maybe let's have it like this with a different color. For the start we would just use the colors that we already used in our stats screen, like that. And I would like to add 2 more shapes right here. Maybe let's choose a nice yellow right here, and then let's fill this up with a another color like a green, like that. Okay, so this, let's remove the shadow right here. Let's make the shadow right here less visible, because it looks kind of harsh, kind of big. And let's also reduce the shadow right here. Like that. Let's change the angle again. Like that, to really give them a good angle that's like symmetry, to have some symmetry in this UI. Like that. But yeah, let's just change the colors again, because I don't like how they look at this moment. So maybe let's go for some more bluish colors. Let's maybe choose a darker blue right here, like that. And here a darker yellow. So just use the colors you like, use the colors that look best. Okay, like that, okay. That looks good. And let's also change the background color to, for example, a dark blue. Oh, I see. We have a little problem right here, but we will fix that just by going to our profile group and then simply by creating a rectangle that's fitting right here, make it white, and then we just drag it to the bottom like that. Simple but effective. So let's go back to the background color of the artboard and let's give it a nice blue background. Like that. Okay. Then we just save it for a moment and I just group these up and call them top. And in this area right here we will have several options, like going to our dashboard, going to our activity, and so on. So we basically open the material design icon set and let's simply look for a dashboard icon. I think this one is quite good for that. I just copy it to this place. And then let's go for an activity icon. So how do we show activity? Maybe let's just go for the smiley that I saw over here to not really expand this icon search, because it's just for some practice. Then we need a task icon. Maybe we have a clock like this. And for example, let's look for a settings icon and for a logout icon. Let's see if you find the logout icon somewhere right here. Maybe let's just use this one, but we will change the icon to make it look like a real logout icon. Okay, so we also do a little icon, changing right here. Somehow Sketch is a bit laggy, a bit crazy right now. I don't really know. Is it maybe about because of OS X El Capitan? I don't know. But we will see. So I changed the color basically for a moment. And now we will change the icon, which is basically like that. Oops. And then I will rotate this one like that. It's really nice and easy to edit or even create icons in Sketch. So just try it out by yourself. It's working just fine. And I think, yeah, that's our logout icon. And we will just paste the color that we have here to all these other icons by selecting them. Then we go to fill and paste the color right here. The zoom is not working fine somehow, but we can work with that. Okay, so we grab the icons and then we reposition them into the order that we want. So tasks will here, account settings will be right here, and logout will be down here. Okay, so now I want to have them centered like that, and I also would like to have the same spacing between all the icons. So let's see if we can get that easily. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, but it should look nice like that. Okay. Then hit T to create a new text layer, and we simply call this dashboard, and we use Roboto again, and we also give Roboto the color that we used before, the font or our text, the color like that. Maybe let's use Roboto Light. No, we stick with Roboto regular. Then let's just go down and just add all the text that we need. Like call this texts, tasks, and settings. And this one will be the logout. Let's reposition them, and there we have our menu in Android Material, Design, and now we will just focus on another thing that's important for an app, and that's onboarding. And we will create our own icon in our onboarding screen. So let's just make a new artboard. Let's go for this one. And I call this onboarding because it will be a user onboarding screen. Let's add a cool, vibrant background color. Maybe one of the colors that we already used before, like this green. And oh yeah, I forgot something. I forgot to add this status bar right here. So let's just go back and add this status bar to the screens. Maybe we just change the color again to a bit darker blue. And let's move the yellow out of the way. So the users are able to see the time without any problems like that. And for example, go down with this a little bit more, like that. Okay, that's good. We can work with that. Then we just paste the status bar on this one. And we create our own icon now that should look like a calendar or note app icon. So I hit U. I drag a new icon, background to the screen. It should have a shadow, and I want it to be white, like that. It will be a mask. And what we will do now is to create a new rectangle for the top area. That will look like this. It will also have a little shadow, not as big as it is right here, but like this. And then we will hit L to create a new line. And we copy it to have another line. Like that. Now we create a new line again. That will be red, and that will be like this. And all the lines have to be below our top rectangle, and I just copy it, paste it, and reposition all the layers so we have a nice overview, a nice icon basically designed. It's like a note-taking icon, as I said, and I think it looks quite good. It didn't really took much time, but we were able to create a nice icon for our onboarding screen. It can be that simple, you know. So let's just hit T and let's add some text, like keep track of your tasks. Like that. We make it bigger. And then I just copy it. Oops. Then I just copy it. And I want to add a little text like never miss an appointment, never forget about your daily team meetings, and remember when your favorite team is playing. Okay. Reduce the size of the text. Like that. And let's just reduce, or let's make a fixed width. And we will have a less opacity of the color, a bit more, like that. Let's go for Roberto Finn. And now we will create a skip tutorial button and some indicator points at the bottom that help the user to navigate between these onboarding screens. So let's add the first onboarding screen button, like that. Let's add a nice little shadow. Like this. Oops. Oh no, indicator. And let's just make it a little bit smaller. Now we just copy the button, make it even smaller again, and we add like a color that shows the user that this isn't an active indicator. Like that. We just copy it, paste it again, and there we have our basic onboarding indicator group. Like this. And what I would like to do right now is just to create a button that allows the user to skip the whole tutorial. So we go here, oops, and hit U to create a rectangle with round borders. And I just add a white button that has a little shadow again, because in Android Material there are really shadows are really wished right there, where in iOS you don't really see shadows, and I think that's also good, but each platform has their own guidelines, so we stick to them. And we just call this skip tutorial. Change the color to a nice gray, and there we are, finished with our onboarding screen, finished with our menu screen in Material UI design. And that was the whole series on creating an Android Material UI kit with these 5 screens. In the next video, we will create an animation of the onboarding screen right here. We will do that in Principle. I already did some videos about Principle and animating user interfaces in Principle, so go and check them out. So we will have an animation that is navigating between the onboarding screens, and we will change the indicators right here. And for example, if we click skip tutorial, we will come to our login screen or something like that. So that will be in the next video. So this will be uploaded in a week on Monday. And yeah, thank you again for watching this video. If you liked it, smash the like button below, and you can also subscribe to this channel for free. And yeah, thank you for your time. Enjoy your day, enjoy designing, and we see us next time. Thanks, guys.